Welcome to our final lesson in our Introduction to Ansible course. Since we've come so far, I did want to take this opportunity to review our objectives that we discussed way back in the beginning. Our first objective was that you, the learner, would be able to install and configure Ansible and be able to create a basic playbook that utilizes different Ansible functionality. So, in our setup to configuration section, we covered the process of setting up your test environment to installing Ansible and then going into the main pieces you would need to be able to talk to your hosts. We then built on that foundation in the next section by writing a playbook and showcasing Ansible key concepts like loops, conditionals, and variables. Our second objective was that you should be able to implement Ansible best practices after completing the course. Throughout the course, I attempted to showcase best practices organically by weaving it into the lessons. However, the last lesson of our Ansible to Ansible playbook section covered playbook best practices specifically, and we talked about ways to improve your playbook runs in our two-part lesson on check mode and debugging playbooks in our continued look into playbook section. Our last main objective is that you should be able to recognize potential use cases for your own environment. Use cases were sprinkled throughout all our lessons, but specifically our lessons on roles in our includes and roles section, and our targeted lessons on Windows and EC2 dynamic inventory in our special topics section should help you figure out how to organize your complex playbooks and the type of inventory you want to manage with some tips and tricks for good measure. So, with that said, give yourselves a big round of applause and a hearty huzzah for completing this course. And I did want to take this opportunity to thank you for watching my videos and for joining me along on this Ansible ride. So now it's your turn to go out there and be Ansible ninjas.